Hey, and welcome back to another Gwent Arena run. And what do we have here? We got Jackpot, we got Precision Strike, and Stockpile. Now, all of these are genuinely just pretty bad in Arena. It's the synergy to get some of these going is horrendous, so between these choices, really got a low roll. But it does give us a chance to try out Jackpot, another syndicate ability that I rate pretty low. Don't think it's that good at all, but we have been presented with this opportunity to give it a try, so why not give it a try? Let's see how my word. What? These are all really good cards, and I mean, Yennefer's Invocation is probably one of the best cards in Arena, hands down. It's just not only insane removal, but added on top of that, it is putting the card on top of your deck, which means you can get it down the line. But Philippa, with the leader ability, is insane. We're going for that. We're going for it. That was quite the first pick. Here I'm torn. It's only our second pick, and breaking Devotion this early on is I don't like to do that. I've said this multiple times. Devotion isn't the best thing in the game, you know. It's quite okay, but at least there are really good bronze devoted units. It's not about the gold. It's not about the invaders, and it's not about the usurpers, but it is more about the bronze collection. That bronze collection, when it is devoted, does wonders. So picking up some bronze devoted cards is always really good, I feel, but so is Alza's Thunder. I mean, that's just a solid 5 piece of points of removal. We'll get Duchess Informant here. It's fairly early on. We'll have plenty of opportunity to break Devotion down the line if we get something a little bit stronger. Dwarven Skirmisher seems like the best play here. It is just solid amount of points. The Dwayne Revenant is a little risky. So Rot Tosser is pretty interesting. A poison this early on never hurts nobody. But if we had to go purely based on points, the Cutthroat is just so much better. So we'll pick that up for now. Now this game is treating me well. So we have one soldier. I'm sure we can get another one and make the War Elephant work. Odo is also probably one of my favorite cards. You know, he doesn't do much. He really doesn't do much. But what he does very well. And so well, as a matter of fact, that your opponent is often forced to try and remove him very quickly. And the fact that it's also 6 points means that the type of removal that needs to be used on Odo is usually substantial. It is something big. It is something, you know, it's not just your Azura's Thunder. It doesn't work. It's gotta be something you're probably trying to save for a later round. So very interesting pick. Having said that, the War Elephant, not only do I think we can get crew to pop off on this, but also there are some really good synergies outside of Northern Realms that could help out the War Elephant. And I'm talking more about the Death Wish units from monsters. Really does well against them, as well as some armored up units, and there's synergy here to be had. So very interesting pick. Do I want points over time, or do I want something just point slam? John Attalus, I would love to pick him, but if we had a Warframe card, I would just grab this instantly. And Yennefer, nah, Yennefer. I've tried you before. You have failed. So, man, Northern Realms just has some amazing choices when it comes to Arena. Always just a difficult pick when you see them. Sorry that's gonna take a little while, but it's just really a tough decision right now. Let's go for the safer option, which is Odo. Sprinkle those points all around instead of just... So we have a bunch of deployability. So right now the Nausicaa Sergeant does have quite a nice stack of synergy going on. The Siege Tower is obviously the easier choice. It's always going to be just boom, here's your 3 points, take care. But we have enough here to try and make Nausicaa work, and I'm okay with taking a gamble. Mullane is amazing. Movement can be phenomenal in Arena. You can really disrupt strategy, you can disrupt defenders, you can disrupt a bunch of these roll-locked units, and I really feel that Mullane here is stronger. I'm gonna call them both Mullane and Mullane. Okay. It's really stronger than just hitting for 4. The removal is always welcome. To be able to just come down and take care of something is just so nice. But I mean, the movement is just... I do feel the strength in movement, and I do think it is there. Okay, here between the Slice Seductress and the Mahakam Marauder, I think we'll go for the Slice Seductress. She's just an interesting kind of engine that forces our opponent to... Passiflora is also going to work with our leader abilities. If we have this and this, we actually have something really good. The Brockvok Hunter is an okay pick. It's just okay, and it's okay enough for me to want to pick it. Once again, it's not about the power that this unit is going to offer. It's more about the removal bait. It's about looking at our opponent and saying, you know what, if you really want to... Okay, I think we'll pick the Riot Officer is, you know, it's a decent pickup, but the Oxford Naturalist, what he does at least is, in case we miss up on Philippa, he can come in and spend. And we do need another spender. We can't, you know, have our whole strategy revolve around Philippa here. Obviously, the Warhead Officer is a little bit better, but not enough for me not to at least guarantee a spender going down. My word, what? Crimson Curse is phenomenal. I don't think people understand the value of this card. At the start of your turn, at the start of the owner's turn, give random units in a row bleeding for 2 turns if the unit already has bleeding damaged by 2. This goes on for 5 turns. It is a 12-point play. It is no joke. T-Bor is very tempting just because we have Protoflatter, so we can always have dominance. Obviously, Prince and Sears is phenomenal. And so again is Felbor. This is a really, really good pick. I'm very torn about what we should go for here. The more I think about it, the more I want to go Felbor here, but I know how good Crimson Curse is. Crimson Curse is... Not only is it 12 points, but what it also does is it's a non-interactive card. Yes, we spawn 2 Ikumaras on the opposite. It's 14 actually. What am I even talking about? It's insane. 2 Ikumaras. I thought it was 1. Yeah. Yeah. It might not be the most popular option, but honestly, it is great. Okay. Isengrim's Council. I like the thinning. I like the fact that we can pick up at least 2 cards right now. The nice thing about Isengrim's Council, it also does work with monsters, with the Wild Hunt Elves. So if we pick something down the line, in that respect, it will be pretty good. Obviously, Geralt Igni is total removal. It's great, but there is always a chance that it can just be a dead card, especially if your round is short and you manage to get him last. He's always a little risky because he's not specific. So because of that, I'm going to pick up Isengrim's Council just for... Okay, so here's where we think about releasing Devotion. The Purifier is a nice touch. Back Alley Chemist is the best card here, but at what cost? We'll pick it up. It's another deploy trigger for our... It's another deploy trigger for our Nausicaa Sergeant, so that's nice. All Guard is... All Guard is fun. But honestly speaking, Vernon Roach is better. So, as much as I'd love to have picked All Guard there... Yeah, very easy, Harold. Another spender. And not a bad one at that. Not the best card in the world, obviously, but it does help us spend our coins and give it protection. So now having these 3 spenders, I'm actually very comfortable with Jackpot. I think that this will pay dividends. Iron Falcon, best card here. With only 1 elf, I think we only have 1 elf, right? For the time being. Yeah. With only the 1 elf, I don't see the Saboteur doing much for us. It's 5, the 6. This also has synergy with Crimson Curse. Alright, we're breaking Devotion now. Finally, took long enough, and what a time to break Devotion. We get Roach. Roach is very nice pickup. Obviously, Anna is worth more points, but the deck thinning, consistently drawing Philippa, is going to be very relevant. So between Isgrim's Council and Roach, I think we're going to have a nice deck thinning scenario built up here, which means that we are always going to be more likely to draw Philippa and some of our more powerful golds here. Now, having said, Anna is just better. Anna is just better. We don't have... Oh, we have one way to inspire her. We have here and we have here so far. The tough decision. Do I go for the points or for the consistency? We'll go for the points. For the consistency, I mean. These are all pretty bad. How many soldiers do we have? We have 1, we have 2, 3. You're not a soldier, you're not a soldier. Nor are you. Nor are you. 3 warrior beasts. So we have 3 soldiers, so that's 6. Or we can apply bleeding. More synergy with Crimson Curse? Sure, why not? We're never gonna get the frost happening, so that's not really relevant. So she has a little bit in terms of harmony. We got 1, 2, so it's the 6-point play. The 2 damage is not the most relevant, whereas Frenzied Dow, destroy an artifact. Artifacts aren't that common in Arena that I feel the need to have them destroyed. Piercing Missile, easiest choice here. Eridan is really good. Eridan is actually really good because he can be picked up with Isgrim's Council. But then again, I think I'm gonna go Eridan here. It's just that he's got that synergy and I don't want to pass up on it. Okay, Dwarf, Dryad, and Elf. We have a Dwarf, Dryad, and Elf. We actually do. Here's our Dryad, here's our Elf, here's our Dwarf. The lock is so much better, but the amount of points that the Beckenbauer gives us is phenomenal. If we manage to pull it off. It's a lot of pieces to put together. It is a lot of pieces, I won't deny that. It's not gonna be the easiest to pull, but if we hit 2, it's 10. If we hit 3, it's 12. Really strong, right? Morin is also very interesting. Morin I just like for the lock. We need a lock. We don't have a single lock in this deck, and we might end up in a situation where we're struggling in putting a stop to some engines or something that's threatening us. So we We have piercing missile. We have Malena. That's not the thing. Yeah, the lock in this case feels like it's worth more because of what it can do, what it can stop. It can stop. Can it stop 5 points in value? That's the question. If Moraine can stop 5 points in value to give it 10 points in worth, then it's better than Beckenbauer, and I do think that she can. So we'll pick you up. Incinerating Trap is garbage. It's just it's a horrible gamble. Fog is okay. We'll just pick the other okay card here. Townsfolk is a 5-point unit. We don't need that. This is actually pretty bad. It's not how I want to see this draft end. It's that one point that's on offer there could help us remove something. Also, we do have 2 spying units, so that could hit for 3. That's why we picked that. We have Vernon Roach, and we have the Duchess, Informant, and yeah. So this deck has some synergy all over the place. We have a few things synergizing with our Crimson Curse. We have Eridan synergizing with Isengrim's Council, which
You've picked a fight with the wrong kind of Skelliger.
Which, if you really think about, okay, going first, a little tough, but okay. We don't want to Mangonel right just yet. That's okay. That's also okay for round 1. So is Piercing Missile. I'm kind of happy with this hand. I would love to get rid of Vernon Roach here, but the power that Vernon Roach gives is phenomenal. That it would be quite a mistake. So out of everything here, Back Alley Chemist can go. Alright, we'll start with a... Oh, you have Zeal. So we'll start with a Herald. Yeah, we'll start with an easy Herald here. And bring out Roach. So that takes 1 card out of our deck. It is actually like interesting to think about Isengrim's Council and the synergy it has with Eridan here. Just think about that lore. Think about what would have really happened in that situation. Everybody comes around like, Isengrim, we need your counsel. Who shall we call to aid the Scoia'tale? And he's like, I'll reach out to Eridan. Yeah, I'll reach out to Eridan. You mean Eridan? The crazed warlord who wants to take over the world? Yeah. Sorry. Vertic 301. Sorry. Anyway, we'll reach out to Eridan. I know he wants to take over the world, but you know what? It's not that bad. Okay, we want to remove that, so this is gonna be a pretty easy ping here because it does have value. It will give him...
Nothing tickles my tits quite like a good secret.
It will give him that value. He'll ping the other skull. Yes, he'll take 2 damage in the process, but he'll get another Revenant. And that Revenant might be 1 point. Either way, no matter how you look at it, whether we lose 1 point by pinging the skull and taking out the Revenant, or whether the Revenant hits us and then takes 2 damage, the total value is always 2. Excuse me? Actually, excuse me? Does someone have Damien Delatour in his deck? Sorry. But that was such an obvious Damien play that.
What is it?
Yeah, we can do this now. It's fine. It'll give us a realistic just number here to know where we are in the round and whether we're gonna try and pass them even or not.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses.
Easy pick there. We hit for 4. We did 6 points in value. I could not ask piercing missile to do anything more than that. And Willem
The king
comes down.
faces difficult choices.
Oh, oh. What? That is a very slow play, my friend. So slow, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna just exit this round after this. The worst card here, the throwaway card, I think is Circe, but the Moraine is hands down. Actually, the definitive play is Moraine. It's at extra point value. So is Eridan here, but we'll just get rid of the Circe here.
Follow me!
It puts us 20 points ahead, and that is a very difficult number to reach, especially when you have no leader ability. And we're gonna need that lock for Damien later on, so. I think in that round there was a few plays we could have done differently. I think that wasn't 100%. A little bit of there was a little bit of a suboptimal play there, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so that's pretty nice. You don't give us profit. I need to keep this for round 3. It really bothers me, but I really do need to keep this for round 3. We could find ourselves in a pinch if we don't. Everything I threw away because we have Isgrim's Council. Everything else here I'm actually happy with. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Okay. Easy start. 6 points on the board. I might even decide to throw down the Greater Brother.
Abandon your false guns.
So here, if I really feel like it, I can go up by quite a bit, but I don't really feel like it. We're okay with taking a pass here. We want the long round anyways because we have the curse in hand. And now the only thing we really need is Philippa.
Your breath will avenge us, Dwan.
There we go. Okay, the Mangonel's gonna go. The Oxford's gonna stay. Malena's gonna be amazing. I'm telling you now, she's going to be amazing. Philippa, thank you for coming to the party, girl. Well, I think we're unstoppable now. Jackpot, Philippa. Okay, here I do want to take dominance away, and we could do it with Protoflatter here pretty easily. Or we could play, let's play, he's not required yet, right? He really isn't. All I really want to do is, I just want to take dominance away. I'm not aiming to do much more than that. We could also just let this get out of control and jackpot it later. But that would rather be... Oh no. No! Don't do that to me. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try Reynard.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Whether we play him third or we play him first, he always aims to get the same amount of value. The big difference being that at least putting him out like this.
Succession? What succession? The throne will be mine.
Okay. So this can't be value. This can't be cursed. Veil is actually such a counter to Crimson Curse. I didn't think about that when we were drafting. Okay, we need dominance back. We're gonna get it back with Eridan.
Dead human.
You shall die.
I think now it's a good time to just play the Eridan, get that dominance back. That is dying. Not the happiest about it, you know, dying, because there was always some really good value we could have picked up from there, but at the same time... We Philippa that, right? That's the Philippa target. Is that the Philippa target? I mean, I could also just move that to the back, but moving it to the back seems like a waste. Alternatively, we could just lock that up. I think the most important thing, no matter what we do, it's going to have to be that... Yeah, I mean, we do Philippa that. That is such a strong unit.
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
It's just 8 points. I can't not take that opportunity. We not only get a huge, enormous 16-point swing here, plus the 3 here, which is 19. I hope the math is right between the points, the swing, not the actual point count. And we take back dominance, and there's just so much good things that just happened that that's fine. Not like Malane really cares. Okay. I'm kind of out of options here to the point where I think it's time we just play
The North, to marry. Don't try anything, you little beach of the woods.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
There we go. That's brilliant. That was a really good turn. And here's the Mangonel, I guess synergy is that we'd be dealing 3 here if we wanted to, but anyway, he's trying to kill Malena here because obviously he's got a Damien. Do you have a Damien? Show me your Damien. Sorry, I'm horrible at singing. I should never do that.
Tomorrow we sup at home.
It's time to get that going. That Crimson Curse is going to be value for us. It's slow value, I know, but it's going to provide enough value for us that I felt very comfortable doing this play.
We retreat. We hide. So Vandergrift says.
Keep stacking that road, that's what we want. I wonder why he hasn't played anything back here still. Oh, there we go. I was just curious. I was honestly just feeling like, why haven't you...
Who said you can't win wars with whimsy?
Very nice. Yeah, we are golden. There's nothing to worry about here. Maybe the play there should have been Proto-Flatter into just taking out this Quadani Revenant. Potentially a little misplay there, but there we go. We'll get another opportunity. Don't worry. Our opponent was very kind in making sure that we have the opportunities we need to succeed. So feel a little bad for our opponent. I mean, the Olaf was a big play. Man, that Drog has really been hitting by that bleed, huh?
For the king!
Oh, get So no Damien. Very surprising to see no Damien, honestly.
Mother will be proud.
It's got 2 targets, and obviously if this was alive, if I was him, I would have just pinged the Wild Hunt unit down. But okay. Also, I need to. It's a very long row. Hello, Mokbog. It's a very long row effect, 5 turns, very unusual for something to last that long on a row. So I just need to remember that for maximum value, we do need to play that a little bit earlier, and we'll be fine. Yay, another journey quest complete. I'm so far behind on those, it's not even funny. But yeah, that's first game. Nice test of what the deck can do, and honestly, when you have Philippa in hand, I think we are very powerful, but it will have to see how far and how good this deck performs as we go, and just get a little bit more practice in with it. So let's get into the next game.
Close ranks!
All right, some uprising. Okay, so here's something interesting. I'm not opposed to doing something like this. I'm not opposed to keeping Roach in hand for a later round to get that 3 points of value, you know, later on. But if our first few mulligans here tell me that maybe we can push this round and go a little bit heavier on it. So this is interesting. Do I feel like Roach is worth, or do I want to just dump 3 points in the first round? I know it seems weird, but I'm gonna keep Roach here.
Oh, well, that's new.
That is quite new, sir. But we have a lock in hand, so whatever he plans to bring out to make our life difficult, we can lock it. We can also do some moving shenanigans, so we're pretty okay with this. I'm actually tempted to just play Crimson Curse right now. Because we have movement, it could be a very strong round 1 play. And because it ticks on for so long, if I play it now, we'll... Yeah. I see the value in it, I can't deny it. It's really good. It doesn't require 2 units on the board. It, you know, it's got so much value here, and with an opportunity like this to...
3 heads with 1 blow.
With an opportunity like this that's been presented to us, where we can get that Crimson value now, I feel like this is the right play. Like, there's gonna hit for 2, then we're gonna just ping this shield off and move this to the back. Unless he gives us another better move target, I guess.
Life is mine now.
Like that one right there.
I hate you! Curse you, Dwan!
So we're doing quite nice. Oof, perfect bleed application. Okay, some lane gets killed. That's fine. This is kind of ramping up, isn't it? But it shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? It really shouldn't. I think we just keep We just keep playing bronzes. I don't see a reason to do anything more than a bronze. Let's see where this hits.
Could do this with both my hands tied behind me back.
Okay, so those are pretty much dead. Do we want to do anything? I'm just strategizing. I'm strategizing whether we should do anything more right now, and the answer is not really.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels.
Still, I think just playing bronzes here is doing work for us. So let's keep it up. So much so that I can even waste this charge. Still be ahead by a point. That dies. Lost a little bit of value overall, but I'm not too concerned. If we had Philippa here. Wah! Wah! No.
We shall avenge Calantha.
We're still okay. Like, I still think we just keep playing bronzes. Like,
I promise you a quick death.
I see no reason not to just keep doing this. Like, that's just 2 charges. We're only 5 points behind, which we can make up with 1 card. And I'm happy with that. And I mean, obviously the card here is Herald. Not fun fact. If we had, see, even if we had used Roach in this round, we would not have gotten the, we would have not gotten the lead. So I'm happy I kept Roach. Now it's just about that. Philippa. All pretty good cards. If I had to rate the order at which I want to keep and play, I think the Oxenford Naturalist needs to stay in hand as an insurance policy. When Roach comes down. Okay, Roach. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we needed to do it this way just for that insurance. What we could do here is we could play Nausicaa. We could have quite an explosive turn actually, but at what cost? The reason why I want to play further here, the reason I want to push, is not because a push here is something we should do. The reason I want to push here is because I want to use Isengrim's Council to bring forth Eridan and just thin our deck just slightly so that we have a greater chance of drawing Philippa. That's the reasoning behind it. But having said that, the cost of investing a card and maybe going a card down is not worth not drawing Philippa, because we have our friend here, so he can at least help us spend our points. So no Philippa. Monganel is not bad here. It does 3 if we play it correctly. Let's go with the Cutthroat first. Okay, Big Brother's a good last play. Okay, so no Philippa just yet. Very strong play by our opponent. We'll start with a Slice of Duchess.
Nothing tickles my tits.
I will just grab the Jackpot now. The reason I'm just grabbing Jackpot right off the bat is because we're going to Vernon Roach, and if we get the Philippa, we'll be very happy. If we don't...
Very corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
If we don't, it's not a train smash. I think we do Nausicaa here first.
Nausicaa!
Put down another engine, another threat. He might be incentivized to go for the Nausicaa now. Either way, we have enough deploy abilities to make Nausicaa worthwhile, so I'm very happy we picked that initially.
Hey,
How important is also... Okay, so poison comes down. I'm almost tempted to just lock this up, but it's not the play, not yet. I think the first play has to be Eridan.
The only good human is a dead human.
Any last words?
We're losing a little bit of value from Philippa here, so if we do draw Philippa, you know, we've lost 2 points. But with the Naturalist in hand, we are okay with not spending all our gold. I mean, okay, just okay. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Like when you look at that kind of play, I'm not looking at it and saying, oh no. It's more along the lines of, oh, okay, like, yeah, we can keep Protoflatter just a little bit longer. So I will play the Roach is just so risky. I don't find. Now we'll go. It's the damage though. It's the damage that's worth so much. I want to play. Ideal play is playing the brother here. Can't play the naturals just yet. I don't want to waste that additional point. I think we have to try Vernon now. Let's see what we get.
Mary, that's what matters.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny,
Beautiful.
plunder!
I wasn't aware that Philippa can't target immune targets because it's not a damage effect, it's not a status effect. I thought it was a stealing effect that we could grab this up, but cannot be manually target, period. Okay, it's one of those things, one of those small things you just never really consider. I don't play Syndicate nowhere near as much as I probably could, so I wasn't, you know, one of those things, and stuff like Muzzle and Swears never grab immune units. So the Slice Duchess dies.
To travel, I mean.
We're okay with that. My positioning here was atrocious. This is atrocious. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I doing what I did here? That's just so much wasted that I feel like we could have done better. Now it's the Protoflatter turn. That Nausicaa Sergeant is working. He is working. MVP this game right now. Okay, that's a big whatever kind of play for us. Doesn't really matter. I don't even feel like needing to lock that. Now we can play the...
Your facts, good sir, are false.
Sure. Roach, you get 2. Everything else is already up there in points. I don't want to put Scorch value, so that's why I'm avoiding this. I don't want to put this in Igni or...
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Yeah, whatever. Atrocious, but still, it was always never gonna. It looks like it was never gonna be more than 3 points in value, so we're okay with Mangonel as it happened. Okay, here we'll just.
Manticore venom should do the trick.
It's only 2 points. I mean, if I hit it or if I don't hit it, funny enough, it's exact same amount of points. The only difference is by doing this, if he has a bloodthirst trigger, we just prevented it from triggering.
Yes?
Oh, that's incredible. We almost lost, but not today. Not today. What else can I do? Why is it not just automatically passing? Oh, because you can activate the insanity here. Okay, another victory in the bag. This feels good. That Philippa, it's that Philippa. The whole strategy is gonna revolve around Philippa. I think without Philippa, we're gonna be in a very, very tough position. I mean, the naturalist, you know, distributing. Yay! This is so hard to get to. I don't like this season. The season's challenge, so sucks. But yeah, that Philippa. Without getting that Philippa, obviously we still have ways to spend the funds, but at the same time, it's gonna be tough. I don't think we can really put the kind of victories we are putting down right now without Philippa in hand. But it is working. Okay, I'll play one more. I'll make these videos an hour long.
Any last words?
It's also nice how quickly we're finding matches. Okay, so once again, we have movement, we have Crimson Curse, we have Philippa, so you're not going anywhere anytime soon. We have a lot of good things here. I think the dwarf can go. You can also go. I don't feel the need to have you around. How do we want to start this round? I'm almost tempted to do the Crimson Curse again. Start with the Crimson Curse, since we have the movement. Push that way, so we can go Crimson into Melina, into. We'll see what our opponent does. I think this is an easy Crimson Curse here. But at the same time, it's also very easy Dutch Informant. But since the Dutch Informant is a proactive play, since the Crimson Curse is more of a proactive play and won't affect our Dutch Informant, this is pretty cool. Yeah, so next turn we can choose to kill a Necker. If we really want to, we could throw down a piercing missile. We could also reinforce trebuchet.
I'll consider this my tip.
So that goes down to 1. But I want the Duchess Informant here. The Neckers are just really good and should not be ignored. The Slice Seductress. Do we want to deal with this? I'm not sure yet. When I say deal with it, I mean just locking it up. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So now, do we really want to deal with this? Do we feel the need that is worth an answer right now? And to answer my own question, not really. We could also. It is a lot of value that we can negate if we just play like this. The other option is Odo. But yeah, it's just so much value when negating this round. And this round's gonna... It feels lengthy as is, so... I also have the option of choosing where the Colossal Ifrit goes if I really want to. I could move that to the front, but... more realistically speaking.
Accept our sacrifice!
Now that needs to be moved. That definitely needs to be moved.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, do we kill the Nicker? No, we don't. Okay, we still have one chance to do that. We'll piercing missile the Colossal Ifrit in a second. Not the same round one we had last time. Last time we were fortunate enough to just throw down a lot of Now, do I feel that piercing missile here is worth something? Jackpot, Philippa, grab that, win the game? No. Come on, give me one more card. Give me one more card, friend. Be the change you want to see in the world. Okay, so he's giving us one more card. Okay, while he's doing that, we're passing after this, so while he's doing that, let's strategize. Nazika is what we want. We also want Vernon. Yeah, and we're okay to pass here. Fisher King was actually is a great play by him. Is honestly just a truly great play by him. He was enough ahead to really take it slow with the Fisher and prime his deck for round 3. So a little bit fearful of what's coming. Okay, that is an improvement. Now, does he push? Keep in mind, he did just pick what he wants from the top of his deck, so a little scared here. And if he does push, at what point am I willing to use leader ability on Philippa? At no point. That's the honest answer. At no point do I feel that I want to do that. So he is gonna push. Damn it, man. The plan now is to get rid of this as soon as possible. The way I'm gonna do it is through Eridan and Sculpting. That's unfortunate.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Oh, these calls are now locked in place. They are sticking around, so might as well make the most out of them. And that was a pretty easy auto play, getting 8 points in value. My word. Very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. And we need to answer in kind every step of the way here. Alternatively, I could give him the pass by playing slower. That would be very beneficial to me. So let's do that. Let's just give him the opportunity to pass here. Feeling nervous. Honestly, I'm feeling. That's why I'm getting quite quiet here. Quite quiet. That's funny.
Mirror Lumid, behold our new home.
There is no escape.
Man, this is horrible for us. Yeah, we have to do this now.
You shall die.
If I can, I have to at all costs try and get dominance back for the proto flatter, so that's why we're doing this right now. I will play it out like this. I will go on Great Warrior next because we are running out of turns, so he has to come down, followed by Greater Brothers, and then with a proto flatter. That's the ideal plan at the moment.
We'll greet him with fire and iron.
We're so far behind. Also, now we've activated the blood. So many problems, man. This really hasn't gone our way.
Nasty business, that.
Is he gonna just hit that for one? Okay. We are gonna need to fill up here. It's so devastating. There's no way around it, right? So that's -1, so he's sitting on 29. The flatter here is 10, so we're 1 point shy. 1 king point shy. I hate it so much. I hate it so much right now, by the way. It doesn't matter whether you use that last bit or not. We still have 4 coins, 2 plus the 4 from the naturalist, so we do hope we draw the naturalist. I also hope we get everything we need, because now we're fighting. We're really in a fight for our lives. Slide Seductress is okay. Everything else here is not. Very strong deck by our opponent, and he was very right to push us there. Rightfully so, just he had everything he needed
Sleepy, grumpy, dopey, and bashful.
to make our life there difficult. I think it's a Vernon turn here. Yeah.
The north, to marry.
Could do this with both me hands tied behind me back.
Very weak turn. Another just no naturalist, so we don't get to spend our last coins. Didn't get Nazakut for our deploys. Luckily we do have dominance, so this is worth something. We are slightly ahead, but keeping in mind he's still got his leader charge, we have no chance here. That took a while.
All males are your foe.
Would the naturals have helped if we had gotten him here? I don't know, over the mangonel? Yeah, I think it would have. I think he would have done. So there comes the 9. He needs an easy 4 points. The only way you screw that up is with summoning and then scorching afterwards. Come on, man. You've won the game, just play the card out. I don't know what the agony is, what decision you have to make. Heartbreaking defeat, but our opponent did outplay us. This was a brilliant move by our opponent, and I cannot take anything away from him. Nice game. That's it for now. Till next time, peace out. Have fun.